And we're live.
Oh shit!
We're
Holy shit!
back.
There's a very dramatic intro here from.
Maybe don't maybe like avoid starting out with obscenities.
My very existence is obscene, my dude.
I mean, I've gathered, but
All right, we are reviewing Tantalos uh,
Tantalos,
by Helios Pavonine. I am probably
aka
mis.
Robert. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your last name. Sorry. I can. You want to try? You want to try? You want to give it a shot?
No, no, because I know I'm going to.
I'm gonna intentionally do it badly. So
I'm
grow
going
any
to.
Ouija. Grow any
Uh,
Ouija. Grow
uh,
in a Ouija.
Robert Gruntrock.
Grunge rock.
uh, we're reviewing your track here, Tantalos. It's got like depictions of like triptychs by like Hieronymus Bosch and shit like that. Just it's crazy.
Let's
Let's
just watch it.
yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I like the intro just because it's just so like, oh my god, okay, cool.
This is like it's like ancient paintings of Tantalus, right? The Greek
Yeah.
myth. Anyway,
And this starts very much like this reminds me of Efflorescence a little bit.
it reminds me of Effervescent just because of the music. Someone pointed
Yeah.
out that this is like very Hedgehogs for Me, and I think I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Like it reminds it like the beginning of Lilac Wine.
And then it
Then we goes fast, high speed. This reminds me a lot of the Eden series.
yes. It's very like it's got that same like speed and like okayness with using flat sled.
There was Flat Sled in Eden. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, no. He was okay with using it. He
There's
sort
like
of used
there's flings, there's manuals, there's Flat Sled, there's cannons. There's a cool music sync there.
oh yeah. I like it when tracks pay attention to like sections of music. I know that's a really low standard for music syncing, but like
It was a cool moment. That's for sure.
yeah. Oh, skip there or
That
maybe
was
I just
it's the LRA recording feature. I think it was glitching every time he tried it.
huh.
That's a cool music sync.
Yeah.
And then here we get this is probably my favorite part of the track where we get these um sort of playing with um like what is quirk when you get high speed, because a lot of this is sort of like manuals, quote unquote, but they're like
Yeah, it does a lot of like line blurring here, which
yeah,
I think
yeah.
is interesting.
Line
Sort of
blurring, what does that mean?
like the blurring the line between like quirk and manual by like keeping
Yeah,
the line
yeah.
lengths of these discrete chunks, and so it's hard in like instants to tell.
It's I mean it maybe it's a personal thing for me because I was sort of introduced that concept with Sempiternal, and it's cool to see people using it.
Yeah,
Oh God, what's happening? It
I'm
like
just
auto continued to a different movie. I don't want to watch that. All right, you
no,
want to just watch it again and talk about
yeah.
it again?
I'm putting the sound off, but
Oh
yeah.
yeah, let's I'll just mute it and we just play it over and over. Um, what else do we want to talk about? I mean, we went over what are your favorite moments in the track?
Well, I think I'm a little bit of a sucker for. I've started the video, by the way.
Yeah, I did
Uh,
too. It's not a bit, yeah.
I'm a sucker for the style of art in the beginning. So just from the presentation, it's like, okay, yeah, you've buttered me up here. Let's go. Uh,
I
uh,
don't understand. I mean, I guess this is sort of a what else is new? It's an HP track. What does the intro have to do with the track? Uh, so, but I guess that's just me. I'm just like, okay, it's Tantalos. Like there's Tantalos imagery, and then the song is "Make Up Your Mind," which maybe could be very very loosely related to the Greek myth, but I don't really get it. And then the track itself is just kind of synced to the song. Um,
yeah.
So I don't know where the name and the opening imagery came from particularly.
I think it's just an HP track with dramatic imagery and Greek references. So I didn't pay too much attention to that. I liked the beginning, just because.
Oh yeah.
I've still got my old biases for slow manuals. Nothing has changed here. But yeah, I would say the part of the track I like the least, ironically enough, is the style of track I make the most is like that mid-speed Maniacork stuff.
This stuff?
Yeah.
What's happening right here?
Yeah. It's there's a lot of it, and it just kind of, I mean, it's super clean, but it just kind of exists as stuff to get from place to place. It's clear it's not the star of the show. It's like he's making stuff so he can build up to this next moment with all the cool shit with the lily pads and the gravity wells and the cramules and stuff. It's like, it's clear that's the real star of the show once that gets going. It's like, okay, the rest of this stuff was fluff up until this point.
I don't know if that was intentional. That's definitely...
I don't think it's intentional, but like it's well done, but there's much less of an emphasis placed on it, and so the track doesn't really have this like consistent sense of like, I am interested in this.
Yeah, I don't know if at the time it was like, I'm just gonna make a bunch of tracks so that I can get to the real good stuff when we get high speed, when we get like to the second chorus or whatever.
I doubt it was actually like that.
But that's definitely how it comes across, is like, you know, it definitely felt like track, ooh, ending.
Yeah.
That was my reaction to watching it. I mean, there's, you know, this is a tough one for me to review because, obviously this is a track that, is not really up my alley because it's very much a traditional style, loosely music synced, you know, the sections line up, you know, traditional Maniacork. There's flat sled too, and there's elevators and whatever, and then there's the high speed section with some fun experimental stuff.
Yeah.
But like most of this is like
a hedge track.
Yeah, it's like this feels very much, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is like this feels very much like something Hedgehogs for Me could have made, and I would have not been surprised at all, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, just, and then that doesn't mean it's like, you know, I mean, if that's what you're going for, then great job. I guess it's just not super appealing to me.
Yeah, it's not up our alley. For what it is, it's a really well done version of that. But
yeah, it's a good solid.
I don't think this track was like for
track.
us either. So
yeah.
But
I think my favorite parts are, there's that music sync where he pauses and goes to the air and then goes back into the mid speed section.
Yeah,
there's
I like the zero
music
rotation
sync right
one.
before he goes high speed. And then I wish we could watch the high speed in slow motion, because I'm just gonna like back up and go through it a little bit. But I liked the. I'm not a big fan of the, like, there's like, okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Right here, there's like this nose manual chain. I know you can't see what's going on, but there's that nose manual chain where he doesn't rotate, and then it stops, and he's still not rotating. I don't really understand. It feels like, are these just green lines that aren't actually affecting him? You know, like it, and maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but it definitely feels like this isn't something that's not affecting him. You know,
everything else is a punch, and that felt like a light, like slap to the face, just like a.
It wasn't even that. It was like I wasn't even sure it was affecting him. You know, and maybe it was, but there was one sort of cool moment where. He's in a cramule going up, and then he's being pushed by lines coming from the right, and the lines get bigger until they like fill the screen, and then he starts tumbling. That was a cool moment. Oh
yeah, no, that is cool. That is cool. I like that.
And then there was some cool spinning going on. Something that I wasn't a big fan of was that, like, at the very end, I'm going to turn the music back on here just so I can point out the ending. like she's singing, for you, and then she hasn't finished singing you, and Bosch has completely stopped.
Yeah.
And then it's like the last happens, and he like it just like very lightly settles into the stall. And this is something that probably my biggest gripe with Handlebars by Rothel was that he did the exact same thing where he slows him down way sooner than it felt like he should slow down. So he's like going super fast, get up for you, and he's tumbling, and then he stops tumbling long before the song is over, and then he's like slowly settles into the stall, and the music is like, you know, it's like, it doesn't quite fit for me, just the very end here.
Just little things he could have committed to music syncing more.
So, but he really, I'm critiquing like the little bits that are like where the track is not just I'm gonna be a traditional style track, you know. And I don't really know how to critique a traditional style track, because really it's like if you're doing a manual or a fling.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if this was music synced or not. That's maybe something interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are moments.
There are moments that are definitely music synced, but like so. Like there's the obvious moments that we've touched on, but there's like when he's doing this fling, flat sled, fling, tumble, manual, fling.
I don't think it is, honestly.
It's like maybe it's synced, like maybe he was listening to it, but it's if it was, it doesn't come across to me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Or if it is, it doesn't work for me. Just for me. Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, there it is. It's for me it's a hedge style track with some brilliant moments, and
I wouldn't say there's anything that like really stands out for me, like say
I mean,
Hasta
nothing
La
like
Raíz or The Mountain Will Fall had some brilliant moments. I don't know if there was anything in here that was like brilliant. It was like there were some cool things that I liked.
Okay, it wasn't like mind blowing, but it was just like neat. I like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had fun watching this track. So
something I do want to touch on before we end is that Helios told me that he worked on this for like a year, and for me, I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of time, you know, for sort of a traditional 2-minute track. And you know, if you had fun, then you know, more power to you, and keep going. But I would not personally spend a year on this. But that's me.
Yeah. If this makes you happy, do it. I ain't gonna be the one who says stop having fun. But if you're not having fun doing this, I mean, yeah. All in your head.
If you were hoping that I was going to tell you that this was my new favorite track of yours, I'm sorry.
I think Eden 2 has some things, and you're inevitably going to get a lot of tracks compared to Eden 2 just because of what it was at the time and how people reacted.
But there was a lot more. There was a lot more. More precise syncing and more visceral syncing in Eden 2. There's also a lot of weaker stuff. Like, overall, this track is more solid than Eden 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in terms of overall composition. But it's not as... It doesn't get me being like, oh, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It doesn't get... Like, every time I watch Eden 2, even today, it's like, oh, it just, like, grabs me, you know? And then...
Eden 2 has higher highs and lower lows.
Yeah, exactly. So, there you go.
This is a medium. It's not a happy medium, but it's an interesting medium.
It was. I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's enjoyable.
I mean, if he was like Tantalos 2, I would watch it.
Oh, totally. Yeah. If you make Tantalos 2, we'll be here to review it.
Or even if you make another one that's in this, like if you keep making stuff like this, you know, one a year.
We'll be here.
You know, I'll be like, hey, yeah, sweet. I'll watch it. Well, I don't know. If they're like super similar, then I don't know. At a certain point, it'd be kind of pointless to review them. So if, it's sort of like reviewing a pure track. It'd be like, what's the point? You know, he's gonna make what he's gonna make, and it's gonna be, you know, pure style every time.
Yeah.
You can just be like, I like this, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
Man, I love Pure 5152, man. Like,
I
regardless of
know
my
you do.
perceptions of art, that's like my.
But you can say, like, even if you really loved it, it would be pointless to make a 15-minute quick review of it because
Oh my god!
it's
Oh my
the
god!
same
Yes.
thing. What? What? Yes, what?
Yeah, it's pointless to make a review.
Yeah, because, you know, he's just going to release another pure track. You know?
Yeah.
And so the most you can really do is be like, make more. I liked it. You know.
Yeah.
And so that, you know, that's just a difference in what kinds of tracks people want to make.
That's a
So
good way to sum it up. Yeah,
cool.
that works.
So yeah, I mean, depending on what you were aiming for, nice job or not, it just depends, you know.
Nice and nice.
But you know, solid track.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, on that note, I
Bada
think
bing, bada
we're done
boom.
with this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go for now, but we'll figure out a time here sooner than the interval between Tuesday and today for the next one.
Oh yeah. Well, what else do we have? Oh, we just have Wandering, and then we're all caught up. So we just have one more. Damn.
Yeah. We close, man.
Sweet.
Alrighty. I'll see you later, man.
See ya. And bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.